If you found your way here tonight, trust that you were guided for a reason. Maybe you didn't plan to listen to anything. Maybe you just wanted quiet. But something in you whispered, "Go there, just for a moment." And here you are. Maybe your body is tired, your mind restless, your heart unsure. Maybe you've spent the whole day holding everything together for others, while no one asked how you were really doing. Maybe you kept smiling, even though something inside you just wanted to be held. Maybe you're not even sure what you feel, only that it feels heavy, quietly heavy. And maybe you've reached the part of your day where the world finally goes silent and all the noise you've been pushing down starts to rise. The conversations that didn't go the way you hoped. The moments you gave so much but received so little. The weight of everything you didn't say because you didn't know how, or didn't think it would be heard anyway. If that's true, then this moment is for you. This space is for you, not to fix anything, not to figure anything out, but just to be, just to breathe, just to let your soul rest without having to earn it. Here, you don't have to be strong, you don't have to be wise, you don't have to have it all together, you don't even have to know what you need. You only have to be here with yourself. And that is enough. Let's take a moment to settle in. No rush, no pressure, just let the day fall off your shoulders. Let the tension leave your jaw, your back, your chest. Let the breath that's been stuck in your body finally come home. You've done enough for today, even if you didn't finish the list, even if you stumbled, even if no one noticed how hard you tried, you made it through, and you are here. That means something. That is something. So let's begin. Not with answers, but with softness. Not with solutions, but with presence. This is your space now. Your permission to exhale. Your reminder that even in the quiet, you are not alone. Sometimes the most exhausting part of the day isn't what you did, but what you felt. The invisible effort, the unspoken weight, the holding in of tears, of truth, of tenderness. Maybe no one saw how hard today was for you, not because it was loud or dramatic, but because it was quiet. Quiet in that way where your heart kept showing up, hoping someone would meet it and they didn't. Quiet in the way your chest ached during a conversation that felt one-sided. Quiet in the way you walked away from something and no one followed. You may not have screamed or cried, but you felt deeply. And that kind of feeling, it leaves marks inside, where no one sees, where no one checks in. Maybe you're tired of being the one who always understands, the one who makes space, the one who forgives, explains, holds back. Maybe you're wondering silently, when will someone hold me the way I keep holding others? It's hard, isn't it? To love deeply in a world that sometimes feels shallow. To be soft in a world that rewards hard edges. To keep hoping even when you're quietly breaking. But hear me now. With all the gentleness I can offer, there is nothing wrong with your heart. There is nothing wrong with how much you feel. You are not too much. You are not too emotional. You are beautifully built to care, and that is a strength even when it doesn't feel like one. So let yourself be tired. Let yourself admit that it hurts. Let yourself want more honesty, more reciprocity, more real love. You don't have to dim your light just because others don't know how to meet it. You don't have to carry silence like it's your responsibility. You don't have to keep explaining your worth. Just breathe. Right now, in this stillness, let yourself be seen. All the things you couldn't say today, let them be felt here. You don't need to hold back anymore. You don't need to protect anyone else's comfort. You can finally just be. This is your place to feel without judgment, to release without apology, to fall apart, even if just a little, and still be loved through it. You are allowed to need rest. You are allowed to want comfort. You are allowed to feel everything you feel fully. And in this moment, you're not alone in it. I'm here. The universe is here. And your own soul, it's here too, finally catching its breath. If the universe could speak to your heart tonight, I think it would say something simple. Something you may not have heard in a very long time, or perhaps never. You don't have to prove your worth to be loved. You don't have to earn your place. You don't have to keep performing strength just to feel safe in someone else's eyes. You, just as you are in this very moment, without the mask, without the roles, without the constant trying, are worthy of tenderness. You were never meant to carry it all. You were never meant to fix what others broke. You were never meant to become smaller just so someone else could feel more comfortable beside you. There is nothing wrong with your heart. There is nothing wrong with your softness. There is nothing wrong with the way you care too much, feel too deeply, hope too long. This world may not always understand it, but the divine does. Spirit does. The universe sees every bit of you that was overlooked by people who didn't know how to hold something so gentle, so honest, so rare. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are not a burden. You are a reminder that love still exists in its purest form, unfiltered, patient, true. And while others may not have known what to do with that, it doesn't make your love wrong. It makes it sacred. So tonight, please, take your hands off the wheel for a moment. Let go of the grip. You've tried so hard to control, to fix, to plan, to keep everything and everyone okay. But who holds you when you're tired of holding the world? Let the divine hold you now. Let the unseen hands of love wrap around you like a warm wind through a quiet forest. Let yourself be caught, cradled, and cared for. You don't need a plan right now. You don't need a solution. You just need to remember. You are already enough. You are already loved. And even in your silence, even in your stillness, you are seen. Let that sink in. Not because you tried harder, but simply because you are, because you exist. And that is more than enough. Let's come back to the body now, to this moment, to the breath that's been quietly keeping you alive all day long, even while your mind wandered, even while your heart ached. If you're able, gently close your eyes. Place one hand over your heart and the other on your belly. Feel the warmth of your own presence. Let this be your anchor, your quiet return home. Now take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Let your lungs fill gently. Feel your chest rise beneath your hand. Hold it just for a moment. And now exhale slowly through your mouth. Let it go. All of it. Again, inhale calm. Exhale tension. Inhale love. Exhale worry. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your tongue rest gently behind your teeth. Let your belly be soft. Let your spine loosen. You don't have to hold your body tight tonight. You don't have to guard yourself here. No one is asking anything of you in this space. You can simply rest. Exactly as you are. If it feels good, imagine a soft, golden light gently pouring over you like warm honey, like moonlight. It begins at the top of your head and slowly moves down across your forehead, behind your eyes, relaxing every muscle as it passes. Down your neck, across your shoulders, releasing all that you carried today, but didn't speak of. Feel the light move down your arms, your chest, your back. Feel your breath deepen. Feel your ribs expand gently with ease. There's nothing to fight here, nothing to figure out. The golden light flows down through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, grounding you into safety. You are here. You are alive. And right now, that's more than enough. Let this moment be a reminder. Your body is not a battlefield. It is not a machine. It is your home. And it's allowed to rest. It's allowed to soften. It's allowed to exhale. So stay here just a bit longer, with your breath, with your heart, with this stillness that asks nothing of you except to be. Now that your body is still, now that your breath has slowed, Let these words wash over you like soft waves, not as commands, not as things to memorize, but as gentle invitations, whispers from a wiser part of you, the part that already knows what your mind forgot. You are safe now. You don't have to hold it all anymore. You don't have to carry pain just to make others more comfortable. You are not responsible for the silence that hurt you. You are not defined by what they couldn't give. Let yourself believe, even if just for this moment, that you are worthy of softness, that you are worthy of being chosen, of being understood without having to explain, of being loved in the quiet, everyday way that stays, not in extremes, not in highs and lows, but in truth. Breathe in, I am allowed to rest. Breathe out, I am allowed to need. Breathe in, I am not too much. Breathe out, I am not alone. Breathe in, I trust my timing. Breathe out, I let go of control. You don't have to have the answers right now. You don't need to know what's coming. You don't need to be okay by anyone else's schedule. Healing isn't linear. Grief isn't tidy. And rest isn't weakness. You are not falling behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. Slowly, quietly, beautifully. Let these words sink into the spaces that have been waiting to be held. The parts of you that grew tired of pretending. The pieces that have waited so long to feel safe. You are safe here. You are held by something greater, by something gentle, by the love you always deserved. Let it find you now. Let it stay. There's a part of the path we all must walk, where things stop making sense, where clarity doesn't come, no matter how hard we try to force it, where prayers seem to echo and answers feel far away. Maybe you're there now, in the middle of something that doesn't have a name yet, not quite where you used to be, not yet where you're going. That strange, uncertain in-between. It can feel like floating, or falling, or both. And yet, what if this space, this blurry, uncomfortable space, isn't the end? What if it's the soil? What if the not knowing is the sacred pause before everything begins to bloom? The truth is, not every season is meant to be clear. Some are meant to break you open, to ask you to feel things you didn't want to feel, to call you deeper into yourself, into the places where healing actually happens. You may not see what's ahead, but that doesn't mean you're lost. You may not know what's next, but that doesn't mean there's no path. Sometimes the fog is the protection. Sometimes the slowness is the blessing. Sometimes not having the answer is the invitation to trust. So let yourself not know right now. Let yourself be confused, tired, in between. Let yourself surrender the need to figure it all out tonight. You are not falling apart. You're falling inward. And even now, you are being held by timing that loves you, by grace that sees farther than your fear, by a future that's quietly waiting with open arms. Your job is not to rush, not to fix, not to force. Your only task tonight is to soften, to stay open, to believe just a little that everything is unfolding for you, even when it doesn't feel like it yet. And that belief? That's enough for now. Let's end this day not with noise, not with answers, but with a prayer. Not the kind that begs or pleads, but the kind that lets go, that surrenders, that whispers, I've done all I can. Now I rest. So if you're willing, place one hand back over your heart and take one more breath. Feel the rise. Feel the fall. Feel life. Still here, still moving through you. Now, let's speak to the divine in whatever way feels real to you. God, universe, love. You know my heart better than I do. You've seen what I carried today, what I tried to smile through, what I didn't say out loud, what I wished someone would notice. You saw the effort, the kindness I gave, even when I was running low, the boundaries I held, even when it hurt, the silence I kept when all I wanted was to be heard. So tonight, I offer it all back to you. The questions, the worries, the exhaustion, the ache. I don't want to carry what was never mine. I don't want to hold what I've already outgrown. I don't want to keep trying to earn what should be freely given. Please hold me where I can't hold myself. Please remind me that I'm not alone. Not now, not ever. Please cover me tonight with a peace that doesn't need understanding. Let it find me in my sleep. Let it find me in my breath. Let it find me where I forgot I was worthy. I don't need the answers tonight. I only need rest. So I give myself permission to rest now, to release, to soften, to sleep, knowing that love holds what I cannot. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for loving me, even when I didn't know how to love myself. Amen. Or maybe just, thank you. If you've made it here, thank you. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. Thank you for choosing gentleness in a world that rarely slows down. Thank you for letting your heart breathe, even if just for a little while. I know it's not always easy to sit with your feelings, to stay still long enough to hear what your soul has been trying to say, to admit you're tired, and let someone, even just a voice, hold space for that truth. But you did. You showed up, and that is something sacred. So as this day comes to a close, I want to bless your night. May your dreams be soft and kind. May your body rest deeply and fully. May your spirit feel light, not because everything is perfect, but because you stopped carrying what wasn't yours to hold. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be strong all the time. This space will be here again tomorrow, waiting for you. Same calm, same softness, same invitation to just be. So whenever you feel overwhelmed or lost or just need somewhere quiet, come back. Come as you are. No masks, no expectations. Just you. That's enough. Until then, sleep gently, beautiful soul. You are safe. You are loved. You are never, ever alone. Good night.